James is 32 years old, young, full of energy, and always on the move. To him, life is all about working hard, playing harder, and making the most of every day. He rarely falls sick, so he never worries about his health. After all, he eats when he's hungry, sleeps when he's tired, and visits the hospital only when absolutely necessary. What could possibly go wrong? It started as a small headache at work, just a slight pressure in his temples. Nothing serious, he thought. A few hours later, while climbing the stairs, James felt lightheaded. He paused for a second, confused, but brushed it off. Maybe I need more sleep, he told himself. Like many people, James believed that as long as he wasn't in pain or bedridden, he was fine. But what if feeling fine isn't enough? Later that evening, James stopped by the pharmacy to pick up pain relievers. The pharmacist, a cheerful and knowledgeable woman, greeted him with a warm smile. "Headache?" she asked, scanning the shelf for the right medication. "Yeah, just stress," James replied, waving it off. The pharmacist paused. "When was the last time you checked your blood pressure?" James chuckled. "Come on, I'm young. Hypertension is for older people." The pharmacist shook her head. "You'd be surprised. Hypertension doesn't care about age. Let's do a quick check." With a slight shrug, James sat down. He had no idea that this simple check would change everything. The cuff tightened around his arm. The machine beeped. The pharmacist glanced at the screen, and her smile faded. She reset the machine and checked again. The numbers were the same. "What's wrong?" James asked, sensing her sudden change in expression. She looked at him seriously. "James, your blood pressure is 170 over 100. That's dangerously high." James laughed nervously. "Wait, what? I don't feel sick." "That's the problem," she said. "Most people don't. Hypertension is called the silent killer for a reason." James leaned back, his mind racing. He had heard of hypertension before, but it always seemed like a problem for older people, not him. The pharmacist explained patiently. "High blood pressure puts strain on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, it can lead to heart disease, strokes, kidney failure, even sudden death." James swallowed hard. "But I feel fine." "That's the danger," she said. "Hypertension works silently. Many people don't know they have it until it's too late." James tried to find an explanation. "But I work out. I eat well, most of the time." The pharmacist raised an eyebrow. "How often do you eat processed food?" James hesitated. A few times a week." "And stress?" she asked. "Do you get enough sleep? Any family history of high blood pressure?" James exhaled. His father had hypertension. He had been under a lot of work pressure. And his sleep? Well, it wasn't the best. "Hypertension isn't just about age," the pharmacist said. "Stress, diet, genetics, and lifestyle all play a role." "So what now?" James asked. "Medication?" The pharmacist shook her head. "Not yet. But if you don't make changes, you might need medication for life." She handed him a pamphlet. "Here's what you can do. Cut down on salt, exercise daily, manage stress, get enough sleep, monitor your blood pressure regularly." James sighed. "I guess I need to take this seriously." "Yes," the pharmacist smiled. "Small changes can save your life." That night, James lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. He pulled out his phone and searched for hypertension complications. The images and statistics shocked him. Strokes, kidney failure, blindness. He never thought this could happen to him. The next morning, something changed. Instead of snoozing his alarm, James got up early and went for a jog. He chose water over soda. He added more vegetables to his plate. One step at a time, he decided to fight back. 1 month later, James returned to the pharmacy for a checkup. The pharmacist wrapped the cuff around his arm, pressed a button, and waited. She smiled. 130 over 85. Much better. James grinned. Guess I owe you a thank you. No, she said. You owe yourself a long, healthy life. Hypertension affects 1 in 3 adults worldwide. Most don't even know they have it. It's a silent killer, but you can stop it. Don't wait for symptoms. Check your blood pressure today. Take control of your health before it's too late.